What's up, my crypto legends? In this episode, I want to show you here the weekly chart with Bitcoin, showing you how the possibility on Bitcoin coming down to $12,000 range, it is very, very real, especially if we do have a multi-year recession, okay, worldwide. Then this could push the price of assets down and also cryptocurrency, of course. Now, this is not to create any FUD. This will actually be one of the best buying opportunities in history of Bitcoin, knowing that it's very, very likely going to go up in value after the potential big correction. Now, of course, this is not guaranteed. What I want to do is focus also on the weekly chart and zoom in here on the price action, all right, for the last few years, and talk about the biggest major levels here that we do have as resistance and support, okay, knowing that that $30,000, $29,000 range has been a huge support level. We're going to talk about the big major levels that we do have slightly beneath us, and we also focus in here on the 2 hourly chart, the 1 hourly chart, focusing on the big levels that we can see some major opportunities in the next coming hours and days, guys. So make sure to stay tuned. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. New to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Daily take on Bitcoin crypto. I also do live streams to connect with the community. I'm not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything that I say. And if you do so, do your own research, guys. Let's dive in here straight into the weekly chart. Okay, let's zoom out to find out where we are here with Bitcoin, guys. Very, very important. Okay, we sometimes need to zoom out. All right, we are clearly in a big uptrend, but right now for the last 1 to 2 years, we are in this sideways action, having this corrective move, and this could still be for another 6 months or 18 months, all right, approximately, in my personal opinion. Now, we do need to understand that the current worldwide situation is not the best, and we could actually see a kind of a big recession, right, in the next 6, 18 months, even 24 months. So we need to be prepared for any downside action, guys. We do not need to be scared because Bitcoin is in a very huge macro uptrend, if you know, and this is extremely good if we do have those big corrections to the downside. I remember investing all the way back here in 2018, seeing these major corrections, and people were absolutely panicking. It was the best moment to buy up some BTC. I did know that the Bitcoin price was going to go up in value. So if we did have that, possibility of Bitcoin actually going down to $20,000 or even $12,000. Now, we do have the biggest spike on the VPVR at the $12,000 range, looking at the volume traded for the last 4 to 5 years, as you can see on the chart. Now, this was a big major resistance zone, as you can see on Bitcoin, this $12,000 region, and there was a huge amount of volume traded at this range. So it's definitely, in my opinion, going to be one of the lowest levels for Bitcoin. If we were to see Bitcoin at those levels, it's going to be a big buying opportunity. Now, of course, it's not certain that we are going to go down to this range, but it is true that the volume traded in between $12,000 all the way up here to $60,000. It was a very fast move to the upside because of the amount of demand, the amount of hype that there was. Now, if we are going to be really bearish in the next coming months, then yeah, the possibility is there. Of course, this is not guaranteed that we're going to go down there, but if it does, it's going to be one of the best buying opportunities in my personal opinion. Now, let's just focus on here on the weekly chart, okay, and zoom in a little bit, and let's see the last, 2 years to see, what if we do lose this major range over here. I'm just going to zoom in here till, from late 2022, this price action here to the upside, and the price action that we've been going sideways in between 2021 and 2022. Now, what I want to make you understand here is that the $30,000 has been the strongest support, all right, for the last 2 years. You can clearly see here, 2021, we've been holding this range as support nicely. We are actually holding as support at this moment now, okay, for the last few weeks. We have wicked down below, as you can see on the weekly, but we're managing to close several weekly candles at this level, showing the amount of support that this range is, okay? It's the value area low from the huge amount of volume traded. This is important to notice, guys, that this is, a major level. A potential big relief rally or bounce from this range is very possible, and then potentially having another attempt, and then once you come back down to retest it again after that major bounce, okay, continuing this downtrend with lower highs, of course we could actually break it in the next coming months, all right? But we need to focus on the short-term analysis. Now, what if we do actually break this zone in the coming weeks? What happens if we do close a weekly candle below this range? Well, just by showing you the VPVR, we have a huge, massive, big candle here from Bitcoin, okay, created in December of 2020. That created also this huge spike on the VPVR. We did have a major stop here looking at the daily chart, and a huge amount of volume was created. So this is a potential bounce area. We do know that we do like to bounce from major VPVR spikes. You know, I can just show you one example right over here at the $48,000, where we were looking for that shorting opportunity here back in March, all right, hitting that $47,000 range, looking at that spike on the VPVR. We actually touched it and had that retracement, okay? So there's no doubt here, all right, that these spikes are very, very significant on the VPVR, showing you the huge amount of volume traded at that price level. So the $24,000 range, if we were to come down to that level, we could expect a large consolidation and some big relief rallies where we could take advantage of the market, okay? Don't be extremely scared when the price action has a big drop to those levels, because it's very, very likely going to get a big fat bounce. This is why it is important to have these levels marked and be, you know, waiting for a reaction to jump in a potential trade. Now, the next level below that, of course, is the $20,000 region. This is a huge amount of VPVR, as you can see here. No doubt in my mind, if this $24,000 level is broken, there will be a big bounce from this range. So it's important also to mark that $20,000 level, okay? Just a little bit of a scenarios here, looking at some major levels on the weekly. Sometimes it is good to zoom out. Now I want to go through the sponsored segment of this video. I want to talk about Bitget, crypto trading platform gaining massively in popularity and in volume. If you go to the CoinGecko ranking here, they are top 4 on futures trading and top 7 on spot trading. They have a huge amount of volume. If you sign up with my link down below in the description, there's up to $5,000 worth of bonus to be claimed. The 3 steps to claim the rewards: you need to sign up, log in on Bitget, click deposit, and claim the rewards, okay? Here are the steps to claim up to $5,000 worth of bonus. There's rules, description down below once you sign up with the link. Once you sign up, you do not need any KYC. You can sign up in less than 2 minutes. Now, something really cool about Bitget is that they have innovative products that I want to go through it right now. They have industry leading security, don't have to worry about security, and excellent customer service. Now, on the top here, you have the reward center where you can claim your bonuses. Now, if you go here, they have futures trading and spot trading, very similar, very easy, friendly to use. But something very, very nice of Bitget is the spot grid trading and future grid trading. If you click on spot grid trading, basically, if you do not know what grid trading is, you basically want to buy low and sell high, and you can set automated bot for this. Now, they have 4 different pairs here. Let's just go with a BTC USDT pair. And you have an AI strategy and manual creation, of course, if you want to create your own manual strategy here. You have if Bitcoin is trading inside of a range, you know, you can put the high level where to sell and the low level where to buy here also, and create your own manual creation here with advanced setting. Make sure to follow the actual steps here to have that creation, or you can just actually follow the AI strategy, all right, which doesn't, you know, guarantee future results. Of course, this is a grid from the last 7 days. Parameters are based on back testing of history records and does not represent future revenue, but the last 7 days has 261%. So here you can choose, you know, the percentage of your capital to actually test this AI strategy. That is something really, really cool here that Bitget has got. Also, they do have the copy trading, which is absolutely phenomenal. They are really famous because of their copy trading. They have a huge amount of traders here, all right, for copy trading. Now, I wouldn't be looking the percentage here of the copy trade. I would be focusing on the actual copy trader gains, all right? You have his total P&L here. In this case of this trader, he has 509 total P&L, but the copy traders are actually losing money, as you can see here. So I would just search for someone not with high percentage, all right, on return on investment, because they can actually inflate these percentage by just risking a couple of cents, all right? So people actually follow. So I would just look for someone here, if you are going to copy trade someone, all right, with some pretty nice, you know, look at this one over here, contents. He has total P&L of $1,524, and he has copy traders in absolutely huge gains. So I would go with following this one, for example. These are the amount of cryptos that he trades. You can choose the amount you want to risk here on this trader. So $200, $300, you can actually choose, and you can set up your risk management here on advanced settings, stop loss ratio, your take profit ratio, maximum follow, make sure to follow the steps here on the amount of capital that you want to risk here properly. So these are the two really cool features that Bitget does have. Okay, the spot grid and future grid trading and copy trading. Remember, you have an insane bonus of up to $5,000, all right, to claim down below by signing up with the link in the description. Let's take a look here at the 2-hourly chart for Bitcoin, because hang on 1 second. Let's take a look at the 30-minute chart, because yesterday we were talking about a potential trading opportunity. We were talking about, there's probably going to be a huge amount of sideways action here on Bitcoin. We were talking about this Gartley pattern, all right, on the 30-minute chart, that if we were to have more few hours, all right, supposedly this could have a leg up here all the way up here to the $31.2 thousand. But what happens here, that we were probably going to extend here in Fibonacci time, and this is not going to be a valid pattern, all right. We did have a few hours since I created the live stream, and yeah, I did exit my trade that I had. I had a long trade here looking for that potential leg up, and I did exit my trade on a slight loss because it was just overextended. It would have been nice at this moment to see that price action to the upside, all right, to hit that 31.2 for potentially looking a shorting opportunity. I'm going to talk about the major resistance levels right now. So this trade was absolutely invalidated because of the amount of extension, okay, of sideways action on Fibonacci time, looking for this Gartley pattern that did not play out. So let's take a look at the major levels right now. And also, I want to remind you, you need to subscribe to the channel, because I will be doing a live stream afterwards, and I will be showing you, okay, the trading competition that is going to be live very, very soon. And I want to make a huge team, so make sure to stay tuned with that. Let's take a look at this. Get this out of the way and talk about what is happening right now on Bitcoin, all right? There's no doubt here, if we go to the 2-hourly, zoom out a little bit, we need to take a look at the most important levels, all right here on the 2-hourly. There's no doubt that we are in a very aggressive downtrend, okay? We are creating aggressive lower highs, and we have been respecting this trend line, as you can see on the chart. So if the price of Bitcoin were to have a big massive pump, maybe hitting that 31.1 31.3k levels, there is a huge amount of resistance. Why is there a huge amount of resistance? If I take a look at the volume traded for the last couple of months, all right, you can see here on the chart, all right, there is a big spike also on the VPVR. We got the value area high right over here at the $30,500 range. As you can see, this has been a major level where we have had resistance and support many times. We're actually consolidating below this level. If we were to break this zone a little bit and go all the way up here, we know that we do have big resistance here. We do have a daily level. If I zoom out on the daily, it's been very much respected, this level, as you can see on the chart. Okay, this was marked as the daily right over here, and you can see on the 4-hourly that we just touched that range and had that big major correction. The daily is from here, we touched the daily and came straight back down. So this is why it's also a major level, guys. It's super important to have these levels marked up to see the potential rejection or bounces. Now also look at this, the big spike on the VPVR. So there's not much volume above the $30,500. This is why we're actually struggling to break it. But if we do break it, we can clearly see that this $31,300 range, 31.1, 31.3, okay, give or take a couple of $100 because of the volatility, we could see this reaction, okay? We could see a similar reaction creating also another lower high, guys. If we start reacting at this level, okay, if the Bitcoin price does pump to this range and gets a reaction, it might be a good shorting opportunity, because we got huge resistance on the VPVR. We got the trend line from the lower highs, as you can see on the chart. So it's going to be a major interesting level, okay, for a potential trade. Now, my opinion, by looking at the chart right now, after this huge large consolidation, this is no man's land. This is undecisive price action. So the price action could go up or down. If it does come up like this with, some huge momentum and starts getting rejected, I will notice that it's very likely going to continue the downtrend. So there's much more opportunities here if we do have that leg up, okay, for looking for shorting opportunities. I know most of the time people, when the price pumps, you're looking like really bullish, really hyped up. And if the price dumps, then, you're getting like really depressed. Oh my God, it's going down. How much lower it's going to go. And that is when you have the buying opportunities. opportunities. Okay, so for the selling opportunities, you know, I would be eyeing that consolidation at the 31.1, 31.3. It's a major level like I just showed you. Let's talk about the bearish targets. Let's talk about the most strongest support levels right now. Well, you can see here that we got this big support range. It does look like that we are creating this descending triangle. Okay, huge level here at the $29,300 range. If this level is successfully broken, we want to see a nice 1 hourly, 2 hourly candle, okay, even 4 hourly candle, even better, close below this level. Then you could see that this range is very, very likely going to be heavy resistance and continue back down. Okay, very likely it will be resistance, that 29.3k level, sorry. So, but what is the biggest level below that range? So if we do break it, you know, if we do have a solid breakout, you know, where is that breakout going to stop? Well, I can show you right over here, the value area low from the volume traded, okay, for the last, you know, 2 months approximately, just about 1 month and 5-10 days approximately, as you can see here on the chart. Okay, looking at May and June, we can see that the value area low is at $28,600. We have been bouncing a huge amount of times at this level. So if we were to break this support level that we did create, it's very likely to get a reaction. If we start consolidating at this range, you could expect a relief rally, okay, maybe to continue back down and finally break this level. There's going to be some major opportunities here if you do have those consolidations, guys, because if you do not consolidate, we can slice through these levels. You know, we can slice through this major resistance. We can slice through this major support in a matter of hours. Remember, it's always nice to see some consolidations, all right, of a few hours to know that that level is having a reaction, and it's very likely that the bulls are going to step in if you do react, or the bears are going to step in if you do react at this resistance. Okay, these are the major levels that I want to show you here on the price of Bitcoin. Make sure to subscribe. I'll be doing a live stream afterwards. Let's see if we can do some live trading and check out some opportunities. Check out the Bitcoinsensus website for the latest news and technical analysis ideas. The latest article is, can the percentage of global Bitcoin adoption increase by 2030? Check out the article, guys, on the Bitcoinsensus website down below. Totally free information. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.